Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. Today it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Tigers will kick it away and get this game going. Returner decides to fair catch this. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third-down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third-down play for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big third down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
He's down at the 31. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. Of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, what a move. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. Got space, looking to score. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Clemson 7, Michigan 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
42 Slider. Razor.
Here comes a handoff. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Wideouts now clustered. They'll run it from the gun. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
This will be marked down about the 25-yard line. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Clemson. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Play action here on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So This is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Looking to throw yet again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, a lot of times you'll see a strong safety up close to the box trying to defend the run, but this time he's able to sneak in there and come up with a quarterback sack.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Got it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Easy.
The shotgun handoff here. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to 44.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Okay, ready?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Fire.
It's a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And they'll run it with the draw play. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score, Clemson 28, Michigan 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Here we go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to extend the play. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Bringing pressure. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he released it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Clemson. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Michigan 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll feed the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
With no time left, they'll kick the PAT as a formality. Surprised they're not going for two here. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.